Hello, welcome back. I hope that you guys had an awesome spring break. We are getting ready to start talking about how to convert um, units of measure based on the metric system. And what we're talking about is going from like grams to milligrams or liters to milliliters or centimeters to meters. Okay, so all of these measurements are based on powers of 10. And I'll explain that to you as we go through the week. But right now, I just want to make sure that you guys remember how to multiply and divide by powers of 10. So if you look at today's number talk, it says if we multiply 10 to the third power, or 10 cubed, times 15, what will we get? Now, I hope that you guys remember doing this. It was way back at the beginning of the year. So it is totally possible that you do not remember. And in that case, no problem. We will do it together. Okay? So what you're going to do when you have a problem like this, first let me get my little pen. What you're going to do is you're going to take the number that you're multiplying or dividing by a power of 10. You're going to write that number and you're going to figure out where your decimal is to begin with. Okay, if you have a whole number, you have, we call it an invisible decimal. You have an invisible decimal to the right of your whole number. That makes it 15 wholes still. Okay. Now, if you are multiplying, I hope you remember talking about Mr. DL at the beginning of the year. Multiply right, divide left, like this. Multiply right, divide left. You know, we love these little acronyms in math. But if you're multiplying, that decimal is moving to the right, okay? Hopefully that looks like to the right. I might have to do it backwards. So to the right. And the number of movements to the right is going to be whatever your exponent is. Okay? So let's try this one. So if we're moving the decimal to the right, we're actually multiplying by 1,000. That's why we move it to the right, because I mean, I can give you a little background. It might confuse you, but we're not really moving the decimal to the right. We are multiplying by a power of 10. We're multiplying by 1,000. And that's why we are going to be able to tack on 3 zeros to the 15. And I'll show you. So if we're moving to the right 1, 2, 3 times, and then we have these empty little egg trays, right? That's what I call them. We have to fill them with eggs, right? Got to fill them with zeros. And look, now we cross out that original decimal. Okay, it goes away. And we have 15,000 as our answer. Now, if we're dividing by powers of 10, sorry. Okay, so let's say that we're dividing by a power of 10. So 15 divided by 10 to the third power. My goodness. There we go. 10 to the third power. So remember Mr. DL. Multiply right. Sorry, that's ugly. I'm just going to make an arrow. And divide left. That's what these stand for. Multiply right, divide left. Okay, so we are dividing left. And the amount of places our decimal moves is right there. Okay, it's 3. So we know that we have an invisible decimal right after the ones place, and we are moving that decimal 3 places to the left because we're dividing. So 1, 2, 3. There's where our new decimal place is. We have to fill that egg crate with a 0. And now we have 15 thousandths. Okay, so that would be the answer if you took 15 and you divided it by 10 to a power of 3. Okay? Sound good? I hope you guys remember this. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've looked at it, but this is going to be really important when you go to make conversions in the metric system because it's a base 10 system. Okay? All right. Awesome.